it's hard being this much of a Sigma male. I've already finished all the content there is. I just wish there was more. I know. I'll make a content sludge bot that'll just pump out Sigma content for me so I can consume more Sigma and become the most Sigma content, most Sigma. Alright, listen up. Here's the plan. I'm only gonna say it once, so listen up. So, this is me. This is me. Yep, me, okay? And then I'm going to give to ChatGPT. You can tell it's ChatGPT because it looks like the open AI symbol. And I'm gonna give ChatGPT a prompt. Dropped prompt. And then ChatGPT is gonna give me a script. Yeah, okay. That's step one. That's step one. You stay with me. Here's step two. Okay. Step two is so here's my robot. Beep boop robot. He's not very happy right now, but that's okay. Here's my robot, and he is going to go to the internet, Google, internet. And then the internet is going to return to my robot pictures. Okay, that's step two. Step three. Okay, so here's me. I don't look very happy. So I'm gonna take my camera and just what the no, just okay, whatever. Okay. I'm gonna take my camera and I'm gonna give the video to my robot. Look, he's happy now. Look at him. Yep, and he's going to return to me nothing, nada. Okay, now step four. My robot, who is now evil, yeah. My robot is going to take, hold on. There we go. Okay, my robot is going to take the video and the images, and it's going to edit them, and he's going to give them to me, and then I'm going to use the edited video and upload it to youtube.com. Yeah, okay, that's the plan. Let's get started on step one. Step one, go. Alright, so here is part one of the little diagram I showed before. So you got a class called where you get, so it's not a script as in like, so it's a get script, but it's not like script as in like a Python script. It's like a script as in like a theater script kind of thing, you know. Anyway, so you write script. Sorry. So it asks for an input, which is the script variable, and it asks for a number of people, and then it prints that it's writing the script or whatever, and then it sets the prompt to, I want you to write me a Sigma male podcast about, and then you're going to format here, make it in the style of a readable script with each participant's line separate and denoting who says what. Write for a participant count of blank. Oh, hold on. Including the host, and then it formats the first one to be this, and the second one to be the number of people. And then it just feeds that into communicate with ChatGPT, which I just stole this code, but basically it sends this prompt with the variables put into their correct spaces to ChatGPT, and then it receives ChatGPT's answer. So then it opens a script file, and then it writes to that file the response ChatGPT makes, and then it closes it, and then it prints that the script file has been created. So I'm just gonna go to terminal. Writing a script about Markiplier's. Why Markiplier has a beautiful face. Number of participants, 6. No, I'll do 2. And then, so it's going to take a sec. And so the script has been created. So if we go into the Finder here and we open script.txt, but here's the script it created. Title, Embracing the Unconventional, Markiplier's Beautiful Face, intro music. Welcome, my fellow Sigma souls, to another enlightening episode of the Sigma Male Manifesto. Today, we delve into the depths of individuality and focus on one peculiar yet undeniable subject, Markiplier's beautiful face. Joining me today is an esteemed guest. Please introduce yourself, my friend. Thank you, esteemed host. I'm honored to be a part of this intriguing discussion. I'm guest, a fellow Sigma male ready to analyze and dissect the mystique behind Markiplier's captivating visage. Excellent. Let us embark on it. So obviously, you can see. I do think it's a little tame for a Sigma Male podcast. So what I might do is I might go in here and change this to be an aggressive. So let's just see if that changes anything. Write script about Ninja Tyler Blevins cooking. Number of participants, 3. The Alpha Sigma Showdown, Tyler Blevins' culinary catastrophe. Welcome to the Alpha Sigma Showdown. Today we have a special episode where we will dive deep into the cooking prowess, or lack thereof, of the infamous ninja Tyler Blevins. Joining me are 2 guests who are more than ready to dissect ninja's culinary skills and put into the test. Let's start strong, gentlemen. Introduce yourselves. Thanks, H. I'm Derek, a self-proclaimed food expert, passionate chef, and a true Alpha Sigma male. And I'm Mark, a fearless food critic who sniffs out culinary disasters. Can't wait to tear Ninja's cooking abilities apart. H, fantastic. Let's proceed with our aggressive unit. The podcast room buzzes with excitement. So, gentlemen, how would you describe Ninja's cooking ability overall? Well, H, it's safe to say that Ninja's cooking skills are about as sharp as a dull butter knife. It's borderline offensive to call his attempts at cooking meals. They're more like food crimes. Well, I couldn't agree more, G1. Ninja's cooking is an assault to taste buds everywhere. It's as if he's trying to poison his audience with every dish he creates. Strong words. What specific examples can you give that demonstrates a ninja's culinary disaster? Let's start with his infinite Fortnite French fries. I mean, who in their right mind coats fries with Mountain Dew and Cheeto dust? And it's an assault on potato paradise. Absolutely, G1. And let's not forget his abomination called purple juice. Because he Gatorade, Skittles, and your worst nightmare does not... What does that mean? Does not create a refreshing beverage. It's a horror in a glass. Wow, those sound truly unappetizing. But let's give Ninja a little credit. Has he ever showcased any redeeming qualities in the kitchen? Well, H, if we're being generous, there was that one time he managed to make a semi-edible grilled cheese sandwich. But it was more by accident than skill. Even a blindfolded monkey could make a better sandwich than Ninja. That's right, G1. And let's not forget the time he attempted to conquer sushi making. He ended up with a sushi roll that looked like it had been through a blender, and an assault to the art of Japanese cuisine. It seems Ninja has a long way to go on his culinary journey. Do you have any advice for him? My advice to Ninja would be to put down the spatula close to... He should stick to streaming video games and leave the cooking to those with the chops for it. Absolutely, G1. Ninja should realize that just because he's talented at gaming doesn't mean he can conquer the culinary world. Sometimes it's better to stick to what you excel at and leave the cooking to those who actually know what they're doing. Well, there you have it, folks. Ninja's cooking build has been thoroughly roasted by our Alpha Sigma experts. As always, we encourage our listeners to form their own opinions. And with that, they would never say that. This is false. And with that, our Aggressive Sigma Moil podcast reaches its fiery conclusion. Stay tuned for the next showdown podcast after music plays as the episode wraps up. I think that's pretty good. A lot better than the other one. But yeah, that's part 1 done. All right, so here's part 2 of the bot. Gets images. So basically what happens is it opens the script file and then it sets it to the variable data, and then it sends data here and adds it to this prompt, which says summarize the following podcast's main talking points into 3 words with each one on a separate line. You must include the subject of the podcast, person/thing, and exclude the participants. So this is just passed through to ChatGPT, who then basically says the main talking point. I don't know why I blanked so hard there. Then it's passed to ChatGPT, who says the main talking points of the podcast script. And if you decide to skip the summary, then it doesn't do that, and it just sets the summary to cute kitty and then goes to the image search. So this is the same as it was before, except I added a retry if you don't like the summary ChatGPT gave you. And then you can continue with image search YRN. And then if you choose to continue with image search, then it sends it to this Google Images scalper, which asks if you want to do the image search. And if you do, then it uses the summary you gave it, and it splits it, each line, into a list. And then it uses each of the entries in the list and searches for that in Google Images. And it takes the first 3 results in Google Images, and then it downloads them. And then after it's done downloading them, it takes each image and it resizes it to be 1080 960, so it would fit the 1080 1920 format better. And yeah, that's what it does. So I will show it off here. So okay, I will show it off now. So then it asks what you want to do. You click I for images. We're not going to skip summary. So Germa's advantages. Oh, I didn't show you the script. Basically, it's a script about Germa versus Mario in a fight. Anyway, that summary is fine. Retry summary, no. Continue with image search, yes. Skip image search, no. I know that's a little redundant, but I don't care enough to fix it. So then it takes those 3 and it searches for them on Google Images. Those are all the images, and this is when it's converting it. Now that it's done, if we go into the Finder here, go to resized, we can see that it has resized this image to be the one that to be the right size. Yep. And we got Germa's signature in here. We got American Land Title Association. We got closing arguments. Oh, I didn't mean to put that on the video. Hold on. Ignore that. Yeah, so that's what this part does. Pretty simple. All right, so this is the final part, the editing video part. It's really not that complicated. Basically, what it does is it takes the video clip, the video of the podcast. I'm using a video of flamenco I took in Sacramonte, but because I don't have any podcast. But anyway, and then it just crops it to be 1080 by 960, so it will fit in the top half of the 1080 by 1920 format. And then it takes the main video, its duration, and then for each item in the list of pictures, it adds one. And then so the duration of each clip is the duration of the main video divided by the item count. And then it adds the main clip to the final images list. Number of images iterated equals 0. And then for the image files in the directory where the resized images are, this just prints. This isn't important. That was just for testing purposes. If the image isn't this, so this file, I don't know if you care, but this file is basically like you can't see it or access it, but Mac puts it in your file directory to house information about like tags and view, like if it's in list format, stuff like that. It's just random information and you can't delete it, so you're gonna have to ignore that file. And then it takes the image clip and then it sets its duration to each clip duration, which is what this was earlier. And then it adds it to this final images list. It sets its position to be the bottom half of the 1080 by 1920 format. It sets its start position to the number of images iterated times each clip duration. So if it's the first image iterated, then it will start at the beginning and last however long it is. And then if it's the second image iterated, this would be equal to 1. And so it would start right after the previous image ends, and it just keeps doing this, and then increases the number of images iterated by 1 and loops through it until it's done. And then this just compiles all these final images list into the video file. And that's it. It's really not that complicated. I'm going to go into the terminal and I'm going to show it all from start to finish. Okay, so we're going to write a script. We're going to write a script about why Reinhardt players are Giga Chads. Sure. Number of participants, 3. So it's going to write the script. Okay, so the script has been created. So we're going to do this. We're going to get the images. Skip summary. No. It's going to write the summary. Reinhardt Giga Chad to strength. Perfect. Retry summary. No. Continue with image search. Yes. Fuck, I messed up. Bleh. It was a misinput. Alright, let's try that again. Skip summary. No. Reinhardt players. I'm going to retry it, so hopefully we get the other one. Reinhardt Giga Chad strength. Perfect. Retry summary. No. Continue with image search. Yes. Skip image search. No. So it's going to get our images and resize them. Okay, now that is finished, so we're going to do this. Then we're going to go to editing. Alright, and the video is done. So now, if we go to finalsludge.mov. Well, that was weird. Okay, it wasn't working before, but now it is working. Could open this. Okay. So this is the video talking about the flamenco, but anyways. Perfect. And that's the final thing. So all that's left is to make content sludge. Title: Reinhardt players unleashing the Giga Chad energy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Alpha Hour, the podcast that dives deep into the world of Sigma males. Today we're here to discuss a fascinating topic that has caught our attention recently: why Reinhardt players are the epitome of Giga Chads. I'm your host's name, and with me I have two brilliant participants ready to share their thoughts. Let's dive right into it. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Whoa. Hold up there, host. Did I just hear you say Reinhardt players? You're stepping into Giga Chad territory now. This is Participant 1's name, and I'm about to lay down some serious facts about why Reinhardt players epitomize strength and dominance. Ooh. Absolutely right, Participant 1's name. Reinhardt players carry this game on their massive shoulders. It's Participant 2's name here, and prepare yourselves, listeners, because we're about to expose why these heroes are truly Giga Chads. Alright, gentlemen, let's get straight to the point. Why Reinhardt players? What sets them apart from the rest? My friend, let's discuss the raw power Reinhardt players bring to the table. These titans conquer the battlefield with their massive hammers, leading the charge fearlessly. Their unwavering determination to protect their team is unparalleled. Reinhardt players aren't just playing a hero, they become the shield that guards their comrades against all odds. That's true Giga Chad energy. Couldn't agree more, Participant 1's name. Reinhardt players embody the unbreakable spirit of true leaders. They make the enemy quake in their boots as soon as they announce their presence with that iconic earth shatter. Hammer down! These players aren't only protecting their team, they're controlling the flow of the battle, dictating the terms. They're like generals, strategizing every move to overpower, and demolish their foes. That's Giga Chad supremacy. It seems these Reinhardt players carry an air of invincibility, but what about their role within a team's dynamic? Yes, Reinhardt players define the word teamwork. They recognize that strength lies within unity. These Giga Chads lead the charge, creating opportunities for their DPS to rain destruction and their healers to keep them alive. Reinhardt players are the glue that binds the team, inspiring confidence and camaraderie. They embrace their role and become the unyielding shield for those who stand alongside them. That's what true Giga Chad teamwork looks like. Precisely, Participant 1's name. Reinhardt players are the pinnacle of self-sacrifice. They are willing to place themselves on the front line, absorbing damage and opening the door for their team to annihilate the enemy. True Giga Chads understand the importance of synergy and selflessness. They charge headfirst into the unknown, ready to face any danger that stands in their way. They are the true embodiment of team play, and that's why the ultimate Giga Chads. Well, gentlemen, our time is running short. Before we wrap up, any final thoughts about Reinhardt players? Listen up, fellas. Reinhardt players are the epitome of power, leadership, and teamwork in the gaming realm. To all of our listeners out there, channel your inner Giga Chad Reinhardt player energy in anything you do. Dominate life, show strength, and protect those who matter. Stay true to yourself and my fellow Sigma males. Absolutely, Participant 1's name. Remember, listeners, Reinhardt players bring conviction, authority, and sheer dominance to the battlefield. Embrace your inner Giga Chad and become the unstoppable force you were born to be. Let the spirit of these warriors guide you and unleash your potential. And there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, Reinhardt players, the Giga Chads of the gaming world. Stay tuned for our next episode as we explore more topics that ignite the alpha energy within all of us. Stay strong, embrace your individuality, and keep dominating. This is Host Name signing off. Podcast outro music. Alright, yeah, so, that's it. There's nothing else. If you want to use this bot, make sure to drop a comment down below. That way I can ignore it. We don't need more content sludge in the world. There's enough already. AI's making that easy enough. If you really want to go add shit to the internet, go fucking text-to-speech something. Minecraft parkour in the background. Anyways, thanks for watching. I I have other videos. You can watch those too. I'm gonna put one right here, probably, or maybe there's gonna be one here that I think I like, and then there's one here that's like recommended by YouTube, you know? But yeah, there's nothing else for me to say. Make sure to like and subscribe. Yeah. Okay, bye now.